Well, good evening, wrestling fans. A short delay here to get started with our beat digger duel against the Highland Huskies. We'll start out with Jake Trujillo from Highland wrestling for Brush. Will be Jason Marino. 113, Conrad Cole will go against Justin Lutz. And at 120, Mackie Sandoval will get a forfeit win, as will Zane Fowl at 126 for the Beat Diggers. 132, Alec Peterson, ranked number 11 in the state. He'll go against Nathan White, and White is ranked number 10. And at 138, ranked 17th in the state, is Arnaldo Maltos Garcia, and he's scheduled to go against Chris Trujillo, the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state. And at 145, Bo Rocha was scheduled to go against number 1 ranked James Price, but he's not here tonight. So I think, did you see who he's wrestling? Lopez, I think.
Lopez, yes, that's correct.
Jeremy Lopez. So he moves in against Bo Rocha. Okay, and then at 152 pounds, we'll have Chris Villalobos going against Brush's number 3 ranked. Well, they've changed that one on me already, Jason.
Well, against Lawrence Gore, a freshman for the Highland Huskies.
Okay, he's okay. Well, Jake Morrow will go against Lawrence Gore. And we'll have Tyler Strantman going against Chris Villalobos. So we'll wait till they're announced at the mat before we put this in stone, because even the Brush coaches before we started said this probably isn't the lineup we're going to wrestle tonight. So we're going to be playing a few games, and see. I hope we can keep track of it all, Jason. So let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be. Oh, wait a minute! I forgot the big guys. Kyle Rosenbrock is going for the Beat Diggers. We have his opponent, Travis Lutz.
Sean Belfuge. Sean Belfuse is a junior for the Highland Husky.
I'll turn it over to you, and I'll scribble while you
182 pounds, Brandon Buring, a junior for the Beat Diggers, is going against Travis Lutz of Highland. 195 pounds, Kobe Samashima from Highland receives a bye. 220 pounds, Joe Carwin, a sophomore for the Beat Diggers, against Theo Zimmer, a junior for Highland. And the big guys, 285 pounds, Oscar Soto, a junior for the Beat Diggers, against Keaton Samashima, second-ranked senior for the Highland Huskies. And we're starting at 138 pounds.
I think this is a JV match, isn't it?
It is.
And I think we've got Mikey Gutierrez out there for the Beat Diggers.
And I didn't get any of the JV matches given to me.
I think we've got Wyatt Overton out there, a sophomore, and he's already on his back. Mikey Gutierrez gets the pin.
With a pick and step.
That was a quick one, all of 31 seconds. And we'll say Wyatt Overton, going by the handout we got earlier. Okay, now we're going to have the flip of the coin. So let's take that 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. And welcome back to the Beat Digger Gymnasium under the mat light. As Jason and I are working in the dark here, as they've got the coin flip out of the way. And we'll be heading to our first match. It'll kick off at 170. Should be Kyle Rosenbrock for the Beat Diggers going against Shane Belfarge. And I think I messed that up, and I asked the mothers too, but that was quite a while ago. Belfarge, I think is how she said. Highland Huskies in a green singlet with a big gold H across the front, gold stripes, and some black trim. It's kind of hard to see here in the dark. And that's Brandon Buring stepping out at 170.
Unless we're starting at 182 pounds.
Coach Dreitz, Randy Dreitz, is down there running the scores table, and he's questioning the wrestlers because that isn't what he has on his. So we warned you we could have some changes here. As Buring discusses it with the referee. Now the referees, now Coach Quinlan, Coach Lusenhop are coming over to explain to the referee that since Highland presented first, he has to wrestle, so they're going to put Buring in there and bump Rosenbrock up to go against Travis Lutz. So we started playing games already, Jason. So Buring will go against Belfarge. And we're underway. Want me to take this one? Yeah. Okay. And Buring, that's Belfarge, got a grapevine thrown in on him with a double grapevine now, and he stretches Buring out. And gets a takedown. Brandon Buring down by score 2-0. He's getting a good grapevine at us. He's still got the grapevine locked up. Buring's trying to hit back against it and get a headlock on Belfrage. Now he's spinning into Belfrage, reaches down for a single leg. Can't get that. Trying to peel and run away, and he will and get the escape. So give Belfrage 2 and the escape to Buring. And they're on their feet under the mat like Buring with a good shot. Gets caught on his knees and caught in that front headlock. And, Belfrage spins around behind. And Buring trying to run away. Belfrage can trip him down for another 2 points. Belfrage has got that little scissor circle. We've got the left leg wrapped around the right leg of Buring. Buring trying to tripod up, and Belfrage puts in a double grapevine on him. Gets both heels in there between the thighs and cranking on him with a power half Nelson. That right elbow right in the back of the neck. Buring basing up. It's been a pretty good base. 23 seconds left here, first period. Buring down by 3. Belford's trying to work that power half Nelson. Now he's going to step out to the side with a half. Buring right to his feet, comes up, but Belford stays with him. Belford's listed as a junior. We're heading the second period. Brandon Buring down by 2. It'll be Brush's choice, and Buring will defer, and the Highland wrestler will take down positions. He'll face away from us. Belford set, Buring in on the left side. We're underway. Buring trying to get an ankle, now a snap back. Belford swims out of that. Buring puts a whizzer in on him. As they come up now, Buring trying to throw him with that whizzer. Lashes his forehead into the ground, but Belford just stepped over. And now he's out driving, and he's going to get the reversal. Buring now trying to base up with that grapevine in there. A little rookie roll. Buring lost the head. Now he's going to spin into Belfrage. And it looks like it's Buring with the grapevine in, and he gets a reversal. Buring down 6-3. 20 seconds gone here, second period. Belford on his knees, based up. Buring with a tight waist, working that near arm. Tried to grab an ankle, give up on that. He's got a little bit of that scissor circle in there. Get a stalling warning against Belford. Now he tripods up. Buring will drop down to low single, top him down. Buring's trying to sprawl away from a little bit of a Peterson roll attempt by Belford. And Buring trying to fight that off. Belfarge hooked his thigh underneath. Beering's spinning with it, and he's going to maintain control for a moment. Belfarge has hooked up a single leg, and he's trying to work up the body, but Beering staying with it. Now he gets out in front with a front headlock. Tries a little throw and ends up on his back, rolls through, but he gives up the reversal. Now he's down 8-3, 15 seconds left here as Belfarge puts a grapevine in there. A little roll by Beering. Belfarge hooks the head, they roll through. Belfarge that grapevine, maintaining control as we're down a short time here in the second period, and Beering's going to be down 8-3.
Brandon Beering usually wrestles 160-pound junior varsity for the Beat Diggers. He's wrestling 170-pound varsity today. It's going to be his choice in the third period. He takes down.
Brandon, I think, is a junior, isn't he?
I believe so, yes, Rob.
Yeah. And we're underway with Brandon on the bottom. Try to stand up, gets caught with that grapevine again in a headlock out of the grapevine, and just almost give up back points there, waving them off as Brandon got caught on his back for a 2 count. Belfarge tightens up that headlock out of that grapevine. Not really turking him over, just cut the neck around the throat and picking up back points. 30 seconds gone here, third period. Brandon Beering's going to be down by at least 11-3 if he can get out of this pickle. Oh, that's only 2 points?
Never did count to 5. He counted to 2 and 3 quite a few times, but never did get the 5 count.
Okay, we'll give a 2-point near fall. Those are some pretty short pauses in there on those counts, but now Beering with the little set out and the switch, and he's coming up for the reversal.
Kind of on his hip there.
10-5 for Belfarge. Beering with a hard cross face. And he's going to lose out, come out up on the bottom again. Get the reversal to Belfarge. And he's out driving a half Nelson, chest to chest. Beering rolls through it. He's going to give up a couple back points. Now here comes a power half from the left side by Belfarge. Still 33 seconds and counting. Beering trying to belly down against this. Gets out of that power half. Belfarge is, it's hard to put it in on the right side. Now he's just going to mash the head down with both hands. He slowly puts the grapevine in there, trying to turn Beering down. Now Beering's going to get called for a stalling warning. She's based out with 6 seconds left. And it's going to be a victory for Highland in the first match, 14-5. So let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR.
And welcome back. We have the 182-pound match underway where Brush's Kyle Rosenbrock, the varsity 170-pounder, moves up a weight to 182 pounds and taking on Travis Lutz, a senior from Highland. Gets the quick takedown, Rosenbrock does.
A nice little thigh and heel, or like a head and heel move, but he had the thigh and just dumped him down.
Right on the edge of the mat, Rosenbrock with a crossface trying to do a pick and step here. Goes through the legs. He missed that. Still trying to get through that leg. Now he's going to switch over, go to a near side cradle, locks it up, and usually the opponent's done when Kyle does that. Opponent right on his back, and there's the pin. 39 seconds into the match, Kyle Rosenbrock picks up 6 points for the Brush Beat Diggers. Now the team scores 6-4, Beat Diggers in the lead.
How about that? That should have been our 170-pound matches, but the coaches were playing games, and Beat Diggers outfoxed them on that one. So Beat Diggers have the lead. No wrestlers listed at 195, but scorekeepers are...
Kobe Samashima, sophomore, is who Highland's going to put in there at 195 to pick up the forfeit win. Brush with no 195-pounder tonight. That'll move us on to the 220-pound match where Brush's Joe Carwin, a sophomore. And Carwin's record, 29-4 so far on the season, will take on Theo Zimmer, a junior for the Highland Huskies.
Okay, so the Huskies now lead at 10-6. And let's see, you going to do this one, Jason?
That'll be fine. Joe Carwin in on a double leg, picks him up, dumps him down, gets the 2-point takedown. Carwin tries a side drag, now gets 2-on-1 wrist control underneath. Out there with a deep half and a wrist, trying to roll him over. His opponent shakes that off. Joe Carwin riding heavy on top with a crossface and an ankle now. Theo Zimmer for the Highland Huskies tries to come up to his base. Carwin hits him with a crossface. Zimmer pulls that off. Tries a stand up as Carwin drops back down, pulls him back down to the mat.
Zimmer, a junior. Carwin, sophomore.
Joe Carwin with a wrist control underneath. Now tries to go for a half on the right side with a wrist. Can't seem to get out far enough to tip Zimmer over. Now Zimmer back up to his base. Little side drag by Joe Carwin. Zimmer stays up. And Zimmer's going to get the escape. Brings the score 2-1. Carwin in the lead.
Zimmer ranked number 7 on the 2A side of the on-the-mat rankings.
They're tied up head-to-head out there in the center of the mat. Carwin in, tries a little double leg attempt. Gets caught in the front headlock. Now he backs out of it. They tie back up head-to-head. Under 5 seconds left in the first period. We'll go to the second period. Brush's Joe Carwin leading 2-1. Highland's choice defers to Brush's Joe Carwin. Carwin takes down to start this second period. Carwin
ranked number 4 in the state on the 3A side. Sorry, Jason.
Zimmer gets on from the left side. Quick stand-up attempt by Carwin on the whistle. And he'll peel away and get the 1-point escape. Now leads 3-1. They tie up head-to-head in the center of the mat again. Button foreheads out there. Both wrestlers trying for inside control. And no shots as Carwin backs away from that. Now he goes in on a double leg, gets caught underneath, stands back up, walks away. They'll tie back up, forehead to forehead. Still tied up. Highlands wrestler still hasn't taken a shot in this match. Carwin's taken quite a few small shots. And now Carwin's in on a single leg, and good sprawl by Zimmer puts him belly down. But Carwin stands up, going to peel back away. No takedown there.
That's quickness I haven't seen out of Carwin before as he scrambled right out of that mess.
He just got shoved down to his belly, but quickly came back up. So no points for Zimmer on a takedown. Those are still in the neutral position, under 30 seconds here in the second period, tied up forehead to forehead. You would think Zimmer would get called for stalling here after a while with just tying up and not taking a shot. Under 5 seconds in the second period. Little shot by Zimmer. And we'll go to the third period. Brush's Joe Carwin leads 3-1. Zimmer chooses down in the third period. Carwin loads up on the left side. A side drag attempt on the whistle by Carwin. Looking for wrist control underneath. Stand up by Zimmer, and he gets away for the 1-point escape. Double leg switches over to a single leg for Carwin, but he's sprawled out belly flat, and eye works up to his knees. Still got that single, trying to lift it up. And he's going to get a 2-point takedown on the edge of the mat. Going to lead 5-2 with 1:24 left in the third period as they go out of bounds.
Good job by Carwin of staying with it. I thought he was going to go the other way.
Back underway here in the third period. 1:20 left as Zimmer tries to stand up. Little trip down by Carwin. Stand up again by Zimmer, and he's going to get the 1-point escape. Now a 2-point match as Carwin leads 5-3. Tied up forehead to forehead. Zimmer trying to snap Carwin down. That isn't working, so they back away. There's Zimmer in on a double leg try as Carwin shoves his head down. Zimmer again on a double leg, switches to a single, and Carwin going to spin behind and get the 2-point takedown. Now leads 7-3. 35 seconds left in the third. Carwin's going to cut Zimmer loose, give him a 1-point escape. So the score 7-4 now inside of 20 seconds in the third period. They're on the edge of the mat. There's Zimmer was trying to load up a throw, now looking for a headlock. I got an underhook. Carwin's going to back away from that. Going to get a stalling call on Carwin. But that's going to be the match as Carwin wins this match 7-4 at 220 pounds. We'll have the heavyweights up next. Oscar Soto of Brush against Keaton Samashima, number 2 ranked in the state from Highland.
9-10 on the team side. The Beat Diggers down by 1 as Keaton Samashima is going against Oscar Soto. So we'll hold it here as Oscar checks in. As he won the last wrestle-off, so he'll be our him and Jose Rodriguez have been going back and forth all year, and he happened to win the big one there towards the end. So we're underway. Keaton Samashima is ranked and number 2 in the state, and trying to fight off Oscar's. Oscar's trying to get in there on a single leg. Now Oscar with a double leg. Samashima trying to fight it off with a little front overhand to headlock. Now a little head and heel by Samashima right at the edge, and he's going to get the takedown as he works up the body. Oscar was still clear out of bounds. Now Samashima gets in a little better riding position. They're right here on the near edge. A 2-point takedown to Samashima. And Soto trying to build a little base there. And Samashima will grab an arm, and now he puts in an arm bar. He's got it reinforced underneath, and we're in trouble here. Oscar getting cranked over for back points, trying to kick out of there now. He's got an arm out. Samashima trying to settle him back down. And oh man, that was a quick pin. I thought he was up, but that'll be the match at 103 of the contest. So let's take a short time out. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
And welcome back to Brush, where we jump down to the little guys at 106 pounds. Jason Moreno from Brush taking on Jake Trujillo, a freshman for Highland, ranked number 4 in the state as a freshman. And Jake gets the quick takedown for Highland, leads 2-0. And they go out of bounds. 20 seconds gone in the first period. 106-pound match. Jason Moreno, I believe, is a freshman for the Beat Diggers. Is that correct, Rob?
Yeah, I think so. He's not even on the roster. I don't think he's quite that big either. Uh-oh.
And Jake Trujillo puts Moreno in an arm bar and a wrist. has him on his back. Going to pick up 3 back points, but if not before the pin. Moreno fighting it, but that's a tight hold.
The 3-pounder using the same move as a heavyweight. Huh?
And there's the pin. 43 seconds into the match. Brus's Jason Moreno loses. And next match, 113 pounds, Conrad Cole against Justin Lutz.
Okay, Ingmar Phillips Insurance. They have 2 locations, one in Brush and one in Fort Morgan. Ingmar Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance. If you have any questions about insurance, give them a call or stop by either one of their 2 locations in Fort Morgan or Brush. That's Ingmar Phillips Insurance. So Jason Lutz and Conrad Cole. Cole right in on a single leg, and he gets the takedown. As Cole in that flashy beat digger singlet with a tie-dye and the BHS across the back. Here's a little cradle, but looks like Lutz is going to crawl out of bounds, so he'll have to head back to the center. 2-0 for the beat digger. And 22-9, the beat digger's in the hole on the team side. As Conrad Coles restarts, Lutz on the bottom, right in the 10-foot circle. And Conrad trying to roll the wrist underneath here on the near side. Now he hit the crossface and going for a crossface cradle, locks it up and lifts him up, dumps him right to his back. As Lutz kicking away here. Conrad ranked number 1 in the state, Lutz number 8. And there's the pin win for the beat diggers. And that comes 53 seconds into the match. How about that? And how about Teal Charlie's, located at 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. They will not be beat by anyone when it comes to price. They'll help you find the car that fits your needs and budget. If you don't see what you want, Teal Charlie's will find it for you. Log on to tealcharliesftm.com to view the inventory and current specials and apply for a loan online. Drive away with confidence at Teal Charlie's.
And Brush is going to pick up a couple forfeit wins here as Mackie Sandoval gets his hand raised. Zane Fowl now out on the mat, going to get his hand raised. So 18 quick points for the beat diggers, and they take the lead in the duel 27-22. Our next match is going to be at 132 pounds, where Brush's sophomore Alec Peterson.
I think he's going against Nathan White. Are they going to announce it or not? I guess not.
Alec Peterson taking on Nathan White, a senior from Highland. And we're underway here. Alec Peterson in on a quick single leg. Tries lifting it up. Now goes between the legs. A little crotch pry by Nathan White. Peterson still on that leg, and they're going to call a stalemate.
Peterson ranked number 11 on the 3A side, White number 10 on the 2A side.
Alec Peterson back in on a single leg. Goes through the legs again, lifts Nathan White up, trying to go out the back door. And he's just about there, still hanging on to that leg, now trying to reach for an arm and put White on his back.
He's kind of got a cradle with an arm and a leg. And
arm and a leg,
neck
and everything of his. And now he puts White on his back, picks up the 2-point takedown. Trying to put a reverse half in. Going to pick up 2 back points before White gets out of that. So Alec Peterson leads 4-0 in this first period at 132 pounds.
It's like White's trying to work that Peterson roll on Peterson.
Highland likes that Peterson roll. Alec with an inside leg, trying to throw a half on. Peterson out to the side, now lets that leg loose. Little rookie roll by White. He rolls right into a half by Peterson on his back. Peterson picking up back points again. 15 seconds left in this first period. Now a little puts the legs in, still has White on his back, and now White rolls through. 5 seconds left in the first period. We're going to go to the second period. Alec Peterson leading 7-0. Quite a little action there in that first period.
A while. I thought he had him stretched out there for the pin, but couldn't hold him.
Alec Peterson going to take the down position to start this second period. Alec sets. Nathan White of Highland gets on from the left side. Quick stand-up attempt by Peterson. They run to the edge of the mat. White trying to pull him out. Pulls Peterson down. Peterson a little switch attempt right at the edge of the mat. Peterson trying to pull White back on and pick up the reversal. And he does right on the edge of the mat. It's 9-0 for Alec Peterson. Nice edge of the mat work there for Alec.
Yeah, I thought he might have got an escape out of that, and he worked it into a reversal. Just staying with it right on the edge.
Alec Peterson on from the right side. Working a spiral ride. Trying to put a half in with that spiral ride. Pulling him over. Alec Peterson out on that head with the spiral ride in the half. White's trying to roll through again. That's what got him in trouble in the first period, is he rolled through and Alec Peterson put a half on. We're going to get a stalemate call. 1:06 left in the second period. Alec Peterson up 9-0 for Brush.
It's kind of a strange stalemate call.
On the whistle, Alec Peterson drops down to an ankle, now trying to hook up a cradle. Looks like he has it hooked up underneath, just trying to load it up and pull Nathan White back. White trying to belly down, not let Peterson pull him up. Peterson still trying to load that up and pull. And White breaks the cradle. Alec Peterson back with a spiral ride. White keeps trying to hip over Peterson. And we're going to get a stalling warning on the Highland wrestler, Nathan White. As Alec Peterson's trying to do something there. Still riding that spiral ride. Nathan White reaches through, grabs a single leg. Trying to pull Alec Peterson underneath, and right at the whistle he does, but not going to pick up any points. Going to be White's choice. And Nathan White of Highland takes the down position to start this third period. So with 2 minutes left in the match, Alec Peterson leads 9-0. Nathan White, little false start before the whistle, going to get a warning.
The referee should have got one for a slow whistle.
Alec Peterson.
He's going to even it up now.
He did it again. About 2 or 3 seconds of sitting there. That's all you can wait.
I think they called that one against Peterson.
A little quicker whistle that time. We get underway. Another spiral ride by Peterson. Trying to load up that half on the right side. White tries to roll him through. That doesn't work. Not quite sure what Peterson has there. Can you see, Rob?
He's got that kind of reverse grapevine in there. Oh, he's got a headlock out of that, and he's about to pin himself.
Alec better let go of that before he does get pinned. Alec trying to pull back through. Now he's just going to switch. Nathan White trying to come through. Little bow and arrow by Peterson. Drops down to a single. After all that scrambling, no points scored. Alec Peterson hanging on to a single leg with a minute left in the match. And we're going to get a stalemate call again.
He keeps putting that half in with that spiral ride, but the only thing that can do is hurt. I don't think you get enough leverage to turn him with that.
Yeah, I think if he dropped down to an ankle with that half. On the whistle, White tries to stand up as Alec Peterson does drop down to an ankle. White prying on Peterson's ankle. And he rolled to his back for a 2 count, so I believe Peterson's going to pick up 2 back points here. Going to go up 11-0 in the match. Has Alec Peterson out high on his head, tries a little Peterson roll and just going to end up going almost to his back as Peterson in with a grapevine ride. Now he sticks the other leg in for a double grapevine, trying to power half with that. Now he's picking up some back points. 11-0 the score. Should be
2 more back points coming.
13-0 now for Alec Peterson. 5 seconds left. Is Nathan White going to pop out the backside and brushes Alec Peterson, going to win this match 13-2, pick up another 4 points for the Beat Diggers. They'll go up 31-22 in the duel.
How about that? Hey, let State Farm Insurance Office of Greg Mullen in Brush to help you find the best policy to fit your life, home, auto, life, health. State Farm Insurance is here for you and your family. Give Greg Mullen a call today at 842-45555 as we get set to go. As baby Maltos Garcia is out there against number 1 ranked Chris Trujillo as we step up to 138 pounds.
Chris Trujillo, a senior for Highland. Garcia, a freshman for the Beat Diggers.
Little hand fighting out there as Trujillo tries a little throw by. Maltos Garcia stays right in front of him. And giving each other the evil eye, a lot of head taps, I guess you could call it, as Trujillo now ties up a little bit. Just takes the hand, palm of the hand and just whap on the back of Garcia's head. Now he catches a front headlock on Garcia and does a little head and heel. They're right at the edge. Try to trip him as they go. Garcia's out of bounds to our left side, the Beat Digger side of the mat. And Garcia working that front headlock, and the official's going to call a stalemate, hit him back to the center. 1 minute gone here in the first period. Garcia with a quick shot. Garcia sprawls away from, or Trujillo sprawls away, catches a little left arm front headlock on Garcia. A little head and heel attempt again. Garcia bites out of that. And Garcia keeps that front headlock on. The left hand snaps Maltos down these knees. They're right in a 10-foot circle. There's a little head and heel again, but Garcia just powers out of that. You don't see that happen very often. As there's that little head and heel attempt again out of that front headlock by Trujillo. They work towards the edge and out of bounds, and the referee's going to send them back to the center. Still no score. 22 seconds left here, first period. Bunch of those head taps again by Trujillo. Garcia with the shot. Trujillo catches that front. Oh, little short fireman's, and they go pop out of bounds. Trujillo with a good counter because I think Maltos had that and set up. Arturo Maltos Garcia, or baby. Trujillo bouncing on his toes in a boxer stance. Garcia stood and faced him, and we run out of time. We'll head to the second period, 0-0 tie. And Trujillo wants a down position. So they face away from us. Garcia in the bright gold singlet comes in on the right side, and he'll grab a tight waist and an ankle. Work on the left wrist. Trujillo hits a nice switch. Garcia follows him around. Trujillo switches the other way. Oh, a little reverse headlock, and right to his back goes Maltos Garcia, and the official looking for the pin as he's locked up pretty tight, and there it is. Just a sweet move by Chris Trujillo to pick up the pin. That comes 20 seconds into the second period. And
That was a sweet little move.
Oh, yeah, that was just quick. You can see why he's ranked number 1. And tell you what, Arnaldo Maltos Garcia, baby, he's going to be in the lights at the Pepsi Center before his career's over. Okay, how about Ehrlich Toyota East? Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East, 1209 Main Street in Fort Morgan. They'll fit you to a car or truck of your choice, serving all of northeastern Colorado. That's Ehrlich Toyota East.
We move on to 145 pounds, where Bo Rocha, also a sophomore for the Brush Beat Diggers, is taking on Jeremy Lopez for Highland. And Rocha gets a quick takedown here in the first period. Drops down to an ankle and a crossface, trying to pick and step on Lopez. Can't get that leg through Lopez's leg. Now he's going for a far side cradle. Has it locked up, trying to bunch Lopez up and pull him back. Has it locked up tight, just can't pull Lopez over. Now he tries to suicide it over. That doesn't go.
Well, he's got enough experience. I think that was a feint. His suicide cradles are a desperation thing. We hope they don't do.
Now Bo Rocha lets go of that. Still has a crossface, trying to step through on that peck and step. Now he gets through the leg, trying to Turk him over, picking up some back points now. Rocha reaches back, grabs an ankle with that pick and step. Still has a Turk in the leg and has his opponent Lopez on his back. Really wrenching on it, trying to pick that ankle back up and stretch him out. Lopez still fighting it. Rocha trying to get in a little better position. Lopez still on his back as Rocha going to pick up at least 3 back points here. 20 seconds left in the first period. Rocha just can't get him turked over and get both of them shoulders down. Now he's got a little better lock up there. And there's the pin with 8 seconds left in the first period. So minute 52 second pin for Brush's Bo Rocha.
And if you're wondering, at 145, James Price, returning state champion, number 1 ranked, got in trouble. And hope he gets out of trouble before next week's regionals for Highland, because it's a big blow. Coach Tyler's saying he didn't mention what happened, but he said he made some bad decisions. And he's got himself in a mess. So that puts us up to Jake Morrow. Let's see, our team scores 37 for the Beat Diggers, 28 for the Highland Huskies. As Jake Morrow takes on Lawrence Gore. And we're underway. Jake was ranked number 1 quite a bit of the year. I don't think he did anything to lose that number 1 ranking, but he's dropped to number 3. There's a nice pick and step, and he has Gore locked up with a half Nelson. Gets a takedown now, a bear hug him, put him to his back for a moment. Now he gets up there with a reverse half, stretches the elbow out there. So he's chest to chest with Gore. Gets the takedown. Now he's got the back points for a 3-point near fall, and he's going for the pin. As Gore's in deep trouble. He's got a headlock on him now as he's trying to tighten up that headlock. The referee having trouble figuring out where to look here as Morrow's tightening up that headlock. That's got to hurt the bridge, and it's kind of settling down there as Gore's fighting hard to stay off keep those shoulders up. But Morrow's got him, looks pinned from here, and he will be. It was a dominant win for Jake Morrow. And let's see, we got, 7 seconds left in the period. So a 153 pin to back up that 152 pin. In the last match, we got 1 match to go at a 160, Jason.
Tyler Stratman, one of the 2 seniors for the Brush Beat Diggers at 160 pounds, will take on Chris Villalobos, ranked number 10 in the state for the Highland Huskies. Stratman been wrestling a little better here as of late. And we're underway here in the final match of the evening. They tie up forehead to forehead. Stratman backs out of that. Now Stratman in on a big single leg, trying to lift it up. Villalobos hanging on to Stratman's head. Stratman trying to pull up that single leg. I think Stratman's going to probably Stratman picks that leg back up. And Villalobos pulls that leg back inside. Stratman picks him up, dumps him down. Stratman's going to get the 2-point takedown. Spins behind Villalobos. Has a cross face. Villalobos just kind of bellies down there. Trying to pull Stratman's arm over. Stratman hanging on to an ankle. Now Villalobos faces Stratman. Stratman tries to throw him by and just going to give the escape to Villalobos. And it's going to be a 2-1 match in favor of Stratman of Brush. 40 seconds left in the first period. Stratman had a good single leg for the first takedown. Villalobos looks pretty strong. Stratman in on a double leg. Front headlock now by Villalobos, trying to reach down for an ankle. Misses that as Stratman stands back up. Villalobos hanging on to that front headlock. Stratman trying to back out of it, but I think Villalobos setting him up.
Not a whole lot of body fat out on the mat right now.
No, there's not. Villalobos pretty stocky wrestlers. Will end up in the first period. Brush's Tyler Stratman leads 2-1. Villalobos' choice here in the second period. He's going to defer to Stratman. Stratman's going to take the down position to start this second period. Stratman on the whistle stands up, trying to peel away. Villalobos pulls him back down. Stratman bases up. Villalobos with a grapevine ride throws that leg in, trying to reach under, grab the arm, trying to roll through. Little Turk there by Villalobos. Stratman bellies back down, kicks his leg free. Stratman going to get stalling warning called on him. Stratman trying to push back, get back to his base position. Villalobos, pretty heavy ride there. Now Stratman back up to his base.
The stalling warning looked a little quick.
Peterson roll attempt by Stratman, and Villalobos catches an arm and a reverse half in there. Trying to pull Stratman over to his back. Picks up a 1 count. Stratman rolls through. And we're going to get a potentially dangerous call. Had Stratman's arm stretched out pretty hard there. So Stratman's still down on the bottom position. 53 seconds left in the second period. He leads 2-1 still.
Yeah, Villalobos. Didn't he get any back points out of that?
No back points. Just got a 1 count twice. Villalobos, real quick grapevine ride. Stratman reaches through, grabs an ankle. It's pulled back down. Stratman going to get a reversal here.
A cheap near fall for Villalobos.
I don't think he gave him any points. I think he just gave 2 to Stratman.
Maybe so.
Now Stratman with a trying for a barbed wire. That doesn't work. He backs back out now. Crossface trying to get a cradle on Villalobos. Stratman leading 4-1 here in the second period. And we're going to go to the third period with that score. Stratman gets a reversal in the period to go up 4-1. Villalobos' choice. He's going to take down in the third period. So 2 minutes left in the duel, as well as the match. Brush leads the duel at the moment 43-28. Villalobos sets. Stratman's going to load up from the left side. Villalobos a little turn in on the whistle. Stratman follows him around, gets a one wrist. Now Villalobos a quick switch, going to stand up, get an escape. Score's going to be 4-2 in favor of Stratman. And move back to the center circle in the neutral position. Minute 30 left in the match. Stratman staying with him, but not trying to get too close. Villalobos in forehead to forehead, fighting for wrist control in there. Stratman backs away. Highland wrestlers like that head pressure out there.
Yeah.
They really pop the head. Stratman going to back away from it. He's already had one stalling call, so he's got to be careful here.
Villalobos, no motion at all.
Villalobos in on a quick single leg, cross face and an ankle by Stratman. Stratman trying to spin around. He's got it overhook now. Stratman grabs a leg, and he's going to get the 2-point takedown. Villalobos with a quick switch, going to pick up a 2-point reversal out on a front headlock. 1-point escape by Stratman now, still on that headlock, trying to throw Stratman.
I think he only gave him 1-point escape on that. He didn't signal the 2-point reversal. 6-3 on the scoreboard. A little confusing because he just about had the reversal and then kind of lost it there. So.
I think he thought he had the reversal and got out on the head to try to throw him, and the ref just gave him an escape. Now Stratman's going to give a 1-point stalling to Villalobos, but he's going to win the match as we run out of time. 6-4 for the Brush Beat Diggers, picks up 3 more points as Brush is going to win this duel 45-28. 46-28, I'm sorry, Rob.
Oh, okay.
Can't add.
Well, I can't write it down right either, so 46-28. Can you believe it? The duel's over already. And but don't go away. Wait a second. What do we got here now? Did I miss somebody?
We must have another JV match. Okay. Mikey Gutierrez back out there.
So they did have 2 guys listed. Pontenio San Miguel was another wrestler. So. Oh, and there's a quick takedown for Mikey. Mikey's done a bunch of varsity wrestling this year for the Beat Diggers. And he gets a takedown on his opponent. We're not quite sure who that is, but San Miguel is the other one listed on a program, or it could be Bornhoff, who's up at 145. We'll give a couple of points to Mikey for the takedown, and I think we've got a couple of back points going. Mikey use that little pick and step move and kind of the barbed wire, I guess you call that. He's hooked the elbow and picking up some back points. He gets up on that barbed wire. He's got a little headlock out of that grapevine right in. He's got 2 quick pins. This one took him 56 seconds. So Mikey Gutierrez has almost wrestled the whole period tonight. Okay, it's 2 pin wins for Mikey Gutierrez. How about that? Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Okay, welcome back to the Digger Dome, as some people used to call the Beat Digger gym. And we're here in the big gym here with Conrad Cole from the Wrestling Cole family. As you're carrying on the tradition, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this #1 ranking, does that bother you any?
Not really, but I don't know. I have everything to lose, and so everyone's out just doing anything they can to beat me, and I just got to stay smart with it.
Well, it'll all be for the real thing starting next Friday, right?
Yeah, we start our regionals next Friday, and it'll be tough. So.
I think you got a pretty tough opponent coming up Saturday at the Morgan County Triple Duel.
Yeah, I wrestled him last weekend in Brighton, and I beat him. So we'll just see what happens this time.
Okay, that's Ian Wingstrom, right?
No,
that's excuse me. Go ahead, you tell me.
I wrestle Andy Bain.
Andy Bain. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Ian wrestles 126. So.
Oh, okay. He screwed up on me.
Yeah.
But the Morgan County Triple Duel is always fun.
Yeah, it's a great time to have all the counties wrestle and just have all our fans out watching us.
And we're going to be home for that. So.
Yeah, so it makes it better.
Okay. Well, have you been doing a lot of scouting of your opponents or anything? Got any idea?
Well, the number 2 or 3 kid in the state, I wrestled him 3 times, and the last time was in double overtime. So, but other than that, well, I guess the Holy Family kid, he's pretty quick on his feet, so I just gotta stay solid and.
Okay, you get a little coaching at home?
Yeah, we watch my films every Sunday morning from the week and then go over what I could do different to make me better. And then I work out every Sunday afternoon and every morning.
Okay, do you get to see your bigger brother?
Yeah, I went and watched him, a week ago on Sunday. And so it was a fun time. I got to talk to him, and he's doing pretty good.
Cody's wrestling for Western State. He's a state champion, so you guys got a little competition going here to see if you can get an extra one or two?
Yeah, I don't know. I like to one-up him sometimes, so.
You got a little family competition going here?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, are you going to be the gym rat your dad is?
I don't know. Maybe.
What motivates you to like it? Because I can just see your face light up when you talk about wrestling.
I like all my fans just telling me good job, and everyone's just. I like giving people entertainment, so I'm like just going out there doing my thing, and I'm all alone, so it's all on me, which I like that a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
You like that pressure?
Yeah, that pressure's great, and it's just awesome.
Well, your mom's she's about as wild about wrestling as the rest of us.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, she knows what she's talking about. She came up in a wrestling family too, so.
And of course, your dad and mom have worked with the Metro.
Yeah.
They just finished a long season. Your little brother, how'd he end up doing?
Well, he didn't go to the Metro, but he's doing pretty good in middle school.
He's in middle school?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in 7th grade.
Okay, how's your season going over there?
His season's doing good. He's just got little things to work on. Other than that, he's doing great.
What weight?
90 pounds.
Okay. I think we'll have a 103-pounder next year, 106. Whatever it's going to be next year.
Next year, I think we'll have one, but it might be a cut for some people. In the end, it'll be worth it for them, and it'll help the team out a lot.
Okay. Your family's so involved in wrestling. How do you keep it fun?
No, you just gotta not think of the pressure and just, sometimes you just gotta go to tournaments just to have fun and enjoy it. Whether you win or lose, just have a good time.
And I think what I've taken away from all the you've done freestyle in the summer.
Yeah, I did it a little bit last year, but
not a whole lot.
No.
But you get to meet guys and all over the state. And you get friendships that are it's an amazing part of the sport.
Yeah, you see a lot of different people in freestyle, like all over the state, that you don't see in folk style. So but it's a lot different too.
So guys put together a pretty good team. You're really young.
Yeah, we graduate 2 seniors off the varsity roster this year, and then we have 2 juniors, 2 freshmen, and the rest are sophomores. So we're pretty set for the next couple years, and then we'll get the upcoming middle schoolers, they'll fill in the spots we need. So it'll help us a lot.
Well, you guys had a full gym this year with 35 guys you started with, or a little more.
Yeah, and then we just got some grade issues, but they still come help out at the duels and tournaments and stuff, so they're still part of the team.
Okay, and we don't want to forget on KSIR.com we have some faithful listeners. You better say hi to them.
I'd like to say hi to my grandparents and my family and friends in Florida and Pennsylvania, and I love you.
That's cool. This internet thing's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it works out perfect. They get to listen to my matches without being here, and I know they're listening. So.
And of course, we'll be on the air completely through regionals and state.
Yeah.
Catch all your matches and state finals, and it's going to be a nice run.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time for everyone. So.
So how do you help coach your little brother?
I try sometimes, like when he does the metro or whenever he comes to practice and I'm helping there, I'll show him some things that he needs to work on, and he'll listen sometimes.
Okay, your dad's a great teacher, gives back so much to the community. Does that ever bother you that you got to share your dad with so many kids?
No, because he's doing it for what we love, and all the little kids love it too, and they always they come out here and watch us, so it makes us all feel great that we have supporters and that'll want to keep doing it through their high school.
And I know our community is just blessed to have your family, because you get the whole enchilada, everybody.
Yeah.
it's just your mom's, behind a great coach, we got a great mom. Pushing him out the door every day, or is he go willingly? They both do.
Yeah.
All right, putting you on the spot.
That's fine.
But no, it's great to have you up here. Now you've had a great season. And,
yeah.
It's great sport. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it.
Exactly. You just got to put everything you have into it, and it'll all be worth it in the end.
And, of course, the teamwork, wrestling's an individual sport. You're out there alone, but if it wasn't for Alec and Bo and some of those guys pushing you, Mikey and on up the line, you guys are beating each other up every day in practice.
Oh, yeah. We go hard every practice, and everyone pushes each other, and it just makes us all better. It just helps out a lot.
Okay, now don't stay away from the coach. Don't get that cold or anything. But well, I better let you get away. What else would you like to say?
There's nothing else to say.
There's no girlfriends you want to say hi to?
Yeah, she's right down there.
Oh, I see you guys and your girlfriends. What are we going to do with you?
Hey, you just got to focus on wrestling, and that comes second. So.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, thanks for listening. It's Conrad Cole. Thanks for stopping by, number one ranked, and we're going to be watching him throughout the state and regional wrestling, and it's going to be exciting. And don't forget, we'll be here tomorrow night against University, and Saturday here at the Digger Dome, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And that'll be 3 duels in a row, so that'll be then you got a whole Sunday to go watch your brother somewhere?
I don't know if he wrestles Saturday, but I'm not sure about Sunday, so
okay.
We'll see what happens there.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Conrad.
Thank you.
Good luck. Tear them up.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Conrad Cole here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Brush High School here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Wrestling brought to you by a lot of great sponsors. We'll get to them in a minute. And don't forget, same time tomorrow night, we'll take on University Bulldogs at 6:30. And then Saturday at 11 o'clock, take on the Wiggins Tigers and the Fort Morgan Mustangs. So the Beat Diggers got their hands full, Jason.
Yeah, we've won tonight, but we take on University tomorrow night. I haven't heard how they're doing this year. But Fort Morgan and Wiggins on Saturday, and Fort Morgan looks to have a pretty decent team. Haven't seen Wiggins wrestle it yet this year, just seen a few things in the paper. They've got a couple of good wrestlers, so it's going to be fun to watch Saturday.
It is. Well, we started off tonight at 170 pounds. Coach is kind of messing with us. They moved Brandon Buring in against Sean Belfarge, and Buring lost that one 14-5. So Highland jumped out to the early lead. That was a 4-point score with that major decision.
At 182 pounds, Kyle Rosenbrock for the Brush Beat Diggers picked up a quick pin in 39 seconds over Travis Lutz of Highland. So Beat Diggers picked up 6 points there, led the duel 6-4 at that point.
Then we went to Kobe Samashima, and he picks a forfeit win for Highland. No wrestler for the Beat Diggers at 195. There's no Beat Digger there.
We moved on to 220 pounds, where Joe Carwin picked up a decision win in the third period, 7-4, and Brush moved to within 9-10 of the team score at that point.
Then at heavyweight, Oscar Soto went against number 2 ranked Keaton Samashima and lost by a fall at 103. And Keaton looks pretty tough out there.
106 pounds, Jason Moreno for the Brush Beat Diggers lost by a pin in 43 seconds to number 4 ranked Jake Trujillo, a freshman for Highland.
And at 113, Conrad Cole with the 53-second pin over Justin Lutz from Highland.
And then at 120 pounds and 126 pounds, Brush picked up forfeits from Mackie Sandoval and Zane Fowl. Went up in the duel at that point, 27-22 over Highland.
Okay, then Alec Peterson went for the Beat Diggers at 132. He's ranked number 11 in the state, and he picked up a 13-2 major decision over Nathan White. White ranked number 10 in the state on the 2A side.
And at 138 pounds, baby Arnaldo Martos Garcia, Brush's freshman at 138 pounds, picked up the pin, or lost by a pin, the number 1 ranked senior Chris Trujillo of Highland.
Then at 145, Bo Rocha went against Jeremy Lopez, and if you're wondering, let's see, what's the kid's name? James Price from Highland, number 1 ranked returning state champ, not here tonight because he made some bad decisions, what coach said. So Bo Rocha had to wrestle Jeremy Lopez and come up with a 152 pin over Lopez.
And at 152 pounds, Jake Morrow, a senior for Brush, picked up the pin win in 1:53 seconds. And over Lawrence Gore, a freshman for Highland.
And at 160, Tyler Stratman went against Chris Villalobos. And that one was a good match for Stratman. He wrestled well and picks up a 6-4 win over Chris Villalobos. And the Beat Diggers win the duel 46-28. So that pretty much wraps it up. I want to thank, of course, more of our sponsors like B&B Appliance, High Plains Bank, Platte Valley Hearing Center, Ackley Building Center, Valley View Villa, Stubbs Gas and Oil, Morgan Federal Bank, Central Auto Parts, Premier Farm Credit, Northern Colorado Title, Bijou Tea Quest, Equitable Savings and Loan, Willow Coffee, Tea and Smoothies, Morgan Community College, and Colorado Plains Medical Center, Hometown Auto and Hardware, the Brush Grocery Cart, and Buildings by Design. And so we'll be back tomorrow night, 6:30 here on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. That wraps it up for Jason and Rob. Beat Diggers won the duel 46-28. Good night from Brush.